Good day, students and viewers. In this video, we are going to look at the sign of trigonometric function. In the first video, we have seen theta in the second quadrant, in the first quadrant, and in this video, we are going to see theta in the second, third, and fourth quadrant. And this is equals to, and then everything is positive in the first quadrant, as we have seen in the video. But now, theta in the second quadrant, remember this is the negative x-axis, this is the positive x-axis, the positive y-axis, this is the negative y-axis. Now, theta in the second quadrant, this is how it looks. And then, because theta is in standard position, so you see now, this is negative x-axis, and then y is positive. So r is always positive, and therefore in the second quadrant now, in the second quadrant, we have sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, which is equals to y over r. And then we have cos theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, but x is negative. So you have adjacent over hypotenuse, that's minus x over r. And then tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. The opposite here is y. So we have y over adjacent, which is equals to minus x. You see, sine theta is positive, cos theta here is negative, tan theta is always negative. So this is equals to y over r, this is equals to, and this is equals to minus x over r, is negative value. This is equals to minus y over x. This is negative value, positive value. And then we see their corresponding trigonometrical functions, the other three. So you have for sine theta, you have cosec theta, and this is equals to y over r over y. And then for sec theta, you have minus r over x, is also negative. And then tan theta, you have cot theta, which is equals to minus x over r, is also negative. It means when a trigonometrical function is negative, then it implies that its own reciprocal is also negative. So sine is positive, so cosec is positive. Cos is negative, and so sec is negative. Tan is negative, and so cot is negative. This happened in the second quadrant. Let's go to the third quadrant and see what happened. Let's observe the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, let's see what happened. This is r, and then this is opposite to y, but here y is negative because below x-axis is negative, so we have minus y. And also x is negative, and this is positive r. So now in the third quadrant, we are talking about the third quadrant now. In the third quadrant, this is what happened. So sine theta, theta is in standard position. Sine theta is equals to opposite to theta over hypotenuse, which is equals to minus y over r. And then sine theta, and this is equals to minus y over r. This is negative value. And then we have cos theta. This is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. This is minus x over r. And this is equals to minus x over r. So it's negative. And then we have the tan theta, which is equals to, tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. This is opposite, this is adjacent. So we have minus y over adjacent, which is minus x, and that is equals to minus, we cancel minus, so this is equals to y over x, and this is positive. So you see in the second quadrant, in the third quadrant, sine is negative, cos is negative, and then tan is positive. So their corresponding three reciprocals will behave the same way, because for sine you have cosec theta, and this is equals to what? Minus r over y. And then for sec theta, this is equals to minus r over x. And then for cot theta, this is equals to x over y. So once cot is tan is positive, also cot is also positive. And this happens in the third quadrant. Let's go to the fourth quadrant and see what happened. Now in the fourth quadrant, one will see that in the fourth quadrant, this is the radius, this is corresponding to y-axis. See, theta is in standard position. This is r, this is x, but y is negative because we are below the x-axis here. So this, we are talking about the fourth quadrant here. So in the fourth quadrant, you have sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. This is equals to minus y, because y is negative, over r, and that's equals to negative y over r. And then we have cos theta in the fourth quadrant is adjacent over hypotenuse, and that's equals to x over r. And then we have tan theta. This is equals to opposite over adjacent, and that is equals to minus y over x, and that's equals to negative y over x. So it's negative here. So looking at their corresponding other trigonometrical functions, you have cosec theta is equals to minus r over y, and then sec theta is equals to sec theta is going to be x over r, and then cot theta is going to be minus x over r. So you see, in the fourth quadrant, sine theta is negative, cos theta is positive, and then tan theta is positive. One will clearly see that you have almost a reference. In summary, you are going to have the four quadrants like this. In summary, you see, in the first quadrant, everything is positive. So all are positive. So in the fourth quadrant, only cosine is positive. So cosine is positive there. And then in the third quadrant, only tan is positive. And then in the second quadrant, only sine is positive. So this is the summary of what we have discussed. Thank you very much for watching.